Yo guys, what's up? What's good? How you guys doing? Trust me, it's your boy. The kid name is spelled Darki. Obviously, you know it's double E. Quick one. Someone else has joined the conversation between the GOAT debate and the new card and old card. This person is a legendary in the game, and then he has come out to say, of all the categories we have, of all the artists we have, the big guys we have, I have come to choose my own person, and then this is who I'm choosing. Now, this person is Akon basically, and Akon is a statement, is an institution in such a way that whoever Akon's um, um, say is his preferred artist, a lot of person want to go his way, and the question is who has Akon picked this time? All of that we'll talk about that in the news. Moving on, we begin our news with Davido. Mind you, welcome to Go to Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music and that's across the country. Begins today's news with you know who talking about OBO. We saw where his manager talking about Africa came out to say Canada, and then he said next run definitely about getting a bigger venue, looking at Europe and Oceania next. And this is coming after 30BG fans clamored and cried the fact that they were tired of the 16,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000 space. They wanted bigger space. They want to do the 80,000, the 60,000, the 100,000. And Esa is saying, okay, guys, we've heard your cry, and obviously we are working towards getting bigger venues for the Europe for Europe and Oceania's tour in coming days. Moving on, we saw Davido unavailable being nominated for the Song of the Summer category at the 2023 Bulletin Awards. Big one to Davido on that one. Beat by beat, unavailable is becoming or gradually becoming the Song of the Summer. For the song, yeah, it was alongside great song like Eat It, Sky, Cruel Summer, Pandam, Rush, Oh My Mama, Lipstick Lover, Seven, Taliban's, and amazing artists. Beyonce is here, Taylor Swift is here. Amazing guys. But then Davido managed to put himself in the conversation. It just shows the fact that indeed this guy might just have the song of the summer. Now moving on, we saw Davido unavailable with Musa Keys recorded his biggest streaming day with over 767,000 streams after the performance at the tour, talking about the Budweiser stage. Davido stunned everybody after making it a sold out show of about 16,000 capacity, and obviously it made the biggest streams for the day. Big one to Davido. I saw where the guys came out to say, you know what, for selling out the stage, we honored you with a cake. And then Davido came out to say, thank you to everybody, thank you to the composers, thank you to his team members, his friends, family for making him or bringing him to this point. He said at the point he never thought he would do this again. But here he is now, and then he's saying he's very grateful. Moving on, we saw Davido Timeless album was the highest streamed album for the first half of 2023 with over 185 million on-demand streams according to Turntable Chart. This table looks like this. Davido is number one with Timeless, and we have Billion Dollar Baby 2.0 at number two. Mr. Money with the Vibe as number three. We have Boy Alone as number four. We have Love Damini as five. We have Grit and Loss on six. We have Whiskey with More or Less Ego on seven. We have The Villain I Never Was with Black Chef on number eight. We have Empire Presents Where We Come From and Volume 1 as number 9. And obviously, Love Is Not Enough Volume 2 as number 10. That is from Young John. Big one to those guys for this category. Moving on, we saw Unavailable actually surpassing about 50 million plus streams on Spotify. Big one to Davido on that one. At the same time, Feel, the second song doing well on its own, have surpassed 18 million streams on Spotify. Another massive one to David on that one. Moving on, we saw Akon coming out to make a conversation. This was coming after he said Nigerians were the smartest people on the face of the earth, and then he gave kudos to Nigerians. And then he was asked to pick one between Davido and Burna Boy. And Akon is saying, for me, I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to end this debate according to me. And then Davido is who I'm going for. He picked Davido over Burna Boy. And then he said Davido is a beast. And obviously, he is not getting enough flowers as he deserves. And then we saw the interviewer said, they called Davido and obviously they gave him his flowers. And Akon said, thank you, because he appreciates that. So Akon is saying, according to him, he prefers Davido over Burna Boy. The argument will still continue. Moving on, we have Burna Boy as the next guy on the news. We saw where Burna Boy was set to headline the first National Bank Stadium in Johannesburg, South Africa, on the 23rd day of September in the year 2023. For the capacity, it's about 94,736 capacity, and obviously and Burna Boy is set to take the gospel of the song over to South Africa. Obviously, these guys are loving Burna Boy as we speak. We saw where Burna Boy historic sold out concert at the London Stadium, talking about the 60,000 capacity at stretch to about 80,000. Will be available to stream on Apple Music live on Wednesday, talking about 19th day of July. And as we speak, that project is up on Apple Music and people are already streaming effortlessly. We saw Burna Boy third studio album called The Outside that surpassed 300 million streams on Spotify. And then it also becomes Burna Boy first African, I mean, Burna Boy also becomes the first African artist to have three different albums reach that milestone. Big one to Burna Boy, obviously, on that one. We saw where Burna Boy ranks as the most streamed Afrobeat artist with the on-demand audio stream in the US for the first half of 2023 with 255.8 million streams. Now, for the record, we have three of them taking the chart as number one, number two as number three. Burna Boy tops down with number one, Thames comes at number two, and then Wizkid comes at number three. For Burna Boy, for the US on-demand streams, Burna Boy has 255.8 million, and then for the global on-demand streams, Burna Boy has 1.1 billion. For Thames, for US on-demand streams, Burna Boy has, Thames has 183.4 million, and then for the global category, Thames at 303.3 million. For Whiskey, that's number three. For the US on-demand streams, on-demand audio streams rather, Whiskey has 181.2 million, and for the global category, Whiskey has 532.9 million. Burna Boy stands tall on that one with amazing numbers. Leaving the rest to just reach out for him if they can. Basically, moving on, we saw for the US Apple Music top album, Burna Boy got to a new number as number 119 after making after adding about nice ports upwards, making him a massive one again for Burna Boy. Talking about the Love Damini project. We saw Byron, Messi, and Burna Boy Taliban 2 will be released. Obviously, not just will be released, but then it's already out already. And then the song's a massive one. Burna Boy did, he did himself on this one, and obviously a lot of his fans love that song he did, collaborating with Byron Messia on that one. Moving on, we saw, like I said earlier, Burna Boy's concert is now available on Apple Music, and everybody trooped in yesterday to make sure they saw what Burna Boy did at the London Stadium. In case you couldn't be there at the London Stadium, we saw what Burna Boy did. Amazing performance, amazing performance so far. We saw over 1 million people locked in to watch the Apple Music Live of Burna Boy historic sold out concert at the London Stadium on Apple Music and TikTok combined. Burna Boy obviously did himself. For just so you know, it has been announced that Burna Boy is going to be having the final Love Dominator in Netherlands come about 4 days from now. And then, like they say, every good thing must have an end. And this time, Burna Boy is saying, for Love Damini, we have finally come to the end of that project. And then, Netherlands guys, you are set to have the final performance. It just shows the fact that everybody will come out to witness what the last Love Damini will look like. Moving on, we saw for the worldwide Apple Music album chart, Burna Boy is number 58. Big one to Burna Boy on that one. We saw interview Burna Boy had granted at the London Stadium, and it's an amazing one where Burna Boy said 10 years before now, he wasn't even allowed to get into this space to watch a football match. Talking about the legendary London Stadium, the Olympic Stadium. He said he couldn't even have access to watch it, but here it comes today, having to have sold out that space, and then he's saying all glory to Jah. We saw we also mentioned where the interviewer asked him how he feels when people categorize him as an upcoming artist or a new artist. And then Burna Boy said he feels blessed, he loves it, he likes it because it increases his lifespan, and then it allows him privilege to grow. And then he just came out to say, you know what, whenever people come in, new artists, new cars, whatever you want to call it, I feel blessed, I like it, it allows me grow and all of that. He also mentioned the fact that all that's happening now were what he told them. He said he told them 2012, 13, 14, and 2015. He saw it coming, and then he told everybody. So in case you didn't hear it, Burna Boy said, I told you in 2012, 2013, 2014, and 2015, because he already saw himself that I was going to be here, and then he told everybody that needed to hear at the time. Big one to Burna Boy, obviously, for this one. Moving on, we have Kizz Daniel, the ghost of the century. We saw where for Kizz Daniel, he has a way of appearing and also disappearing simultaneously. But then amazing artist and obviously doing good for himself. We saw where he had the latest single called Shuperu at the time. Amazing jam, trust me. A lot of person love the song. Now, the Ghost of the Century, we saw the point where for Kizz Daniel, he is known for appearing and also disappearing at the same time. But then amazing guy and obviously doing good for himself. We saw at the time where he dropped a single called Shuperu at the time. Amazing one from Kizz Daniel. Everybody loved this one when he dropped this project. We saw by yesterday where him and Becky G are like we saw Becky G doing a singing to the cough song, and a lot of person were saying, is this a remix? Is this a collaboration? Like, what exactly is Keys planning on doing on the song? And then some person felt like, no, this is Becky G just loving the song and then she vibing to it. But anyways, Kiss has come out to let you guys know that it is not just she vibing, but then Cough with Becky G will be out 12 midnight today, and maybe a remix or something about it. He didn't call it a remix, but it's like with Becky G, so obviously a remix basically. Will be out 12 midnight, and you guys should expect it. The real question is why Cough? Because we have like two singles that preceded Cough. We have RTID and then we have Shuperu. Why not do one with RTID? Why not do one with Shuperu? Why going as far back as Cough? But like I said, it's Kizz Daniel and he knows exactly what he's doing to make sure his fans love him. Will they love this one? Let's wait till it drop. But then massive one to Kizz Daniel for pulling such every way to come to this project. And then big exposure to also Afrobeat on this one. So big one to them for pulling out this collaboration. Moving on, we saw for the Teen Vogue, they had the cover. You know, for their cover, yeah, it's amazing how Arya Star, Victoni, and Benson, Bridget Benson, made it to their cover for the cover of the page, and then they came out to make statements saying, according to them, they were introducing our African New Wave package, and then we're celebrating the globe demographically youngest continent with a median age of 19, filled with rich culture and inspiring radical change. First, meet our covers, Arya Star, Benson, and Victoni, who are redefining Afrobeat at the link in our bio. They had nothing but good words to say about these guys. Speaking about them individually, they had good accolades to give each and every one of them, in place of Arya Star to Victoni to Benson. The Vogue came out giving them good compliment concerning them. So big one to the Vogue and obviously big one to Arya Star, Benson, and Victoni for this one. Moving on to the last guy, we have Crayon. Crayon has come out this time to make his debut album, and then they called the album Trench to Triumph, TTT. Amazing one for him. But then, and the track list look like this. We have Calvary Kid, produced by Andrew Vibes. We have Trench Kid, featuring Oxlade, produced by Ozedikos. We have Ngozi, featuring Arya Star, produced by Saz. We have Ijo Laba Laba, produced by Saz. We have Beleful, featuring Victoni, produced by Kitso. We have You versus You with Magix, produced by Baby Fresh. We have Modupe with Andre Vibes. I mean, produced by Andre. We have The One with Yaba Buluku Boys, produced by DJ Tariko. We have Superwoman, produced by Blaze Beats. We have Ade, produced by BMH. And then we have LB Kids, produced by Don Jazzy. We have Waiting Gobi, produced by Andre Vibes. And then we have Good Day, also produced by Biggie Jazzy. Okay, yeah, by Big Jazzy. Don Jazzy produced one, the Big Jazzy also produced one. Now, for a lot of persons here, this is where it got dicey. A lot of persons know that Crayon and Rema are very good friends, and people expected that on this project they should see a Rema collaboration. But then we are not getting a collaboration from Rema. We have with Arya Star, we have with Magix, we have with so many guys, Victoni, Oxlade, amazing guests on this one. But then why is Rema missing on his friend, on according to Rema, his friend list? You call that on Rema's store, he is taking Victoria and Crayon. So why couldn't they just meet up and have a song? I think the team has answers to that question. Anyways, guys, we've come to the end of this one, and trust us, we'll catch you guys on the very next one. Stay safe, guys, and always remember you have to be very careful. I love you.